It's 4:43 a.m. I'm at the Tampa International Airport and I just dropped off Austin because he so graciously is going up to Birmingham, Alabama today to go empty out my storage unit with his best friend. It just kind of all worked out. I feel so guilty. I told him, I was like, I think you're missing something and I think it's me. But they're going up there to empty out my storage unit and drive it down today in a U-Haul. So today starts an early and hopefully extremely productive moving in day to my apartment so that it can be all ready for the storage unit to be here in the U-Haul. So excited. I'm also quite tired. I didn't get that much sleep, but I'm the kind of person which once I'm up, I'm up. Maybe I need some extra caffeine today or a tiny little cat nap in the afternoon, but it's 4:44 and I'm up and we're gonna get started on our day. So I'm gonna drive back to the apartment and get some things rolling. An official good morning to ya from my new apartment. You guys, this background may look a little familiar to you. You might be like, what on earth is going on? Long story short, I moved into the old apartment that my boyfriend used to live in, which came furnished. It just sort of worked out well. He bought a place, I was looking for a place. He had to pay rent on both, couldn't break the lease on this place. I said, okay, well for the 6 months that you are needing to pay this, like let me take over the lease and we'll figure it out. So we did, and I'm here. And this is obviously not exactly where I pictured myself or the kind of furniture I pictured myself with, but the goal is to make it as much Barbie dream house, pink, gold, beautiful as possible. It just honestly worked out best for the both of us, but I'm here. That's the story. So I've been like slowly moving in for a little bit, but the official move-in has begun. I've done the closet. I've done a couple of things. Like I said, this won't be like a typical move-in video, A, because I have no furniture to move in, and B, because again, like I said, I've been slowly moving in, but trust me, there are still tons of boxes, tons of clothes actually that haven't been moved in. Everything's in the hallway over there. And like I said, in the car this morning, Austin's on his way to go get the storage unit. Don't ask me how I managed to get out of that one. I literally don't know how it happened. It happened before my eyes, and he's like, you can just cancel your flight. We're gonna do it. Okay, let me take the whole day to totally unpack the apartment. So that's what we're gonna do. It is 5:17 a.m. I just unloaded the dishwasher. I washed a bunch of new glasses that I got from my bar cart and some other stuff that I had in there, and I'm also a little hungry. But because it's so early, I don't want to be moving things around and making a ton of noise in here. I already made a little bit in the kitchen. I was trying to be so quiet with those glasses, but in order to not make a terrible first impression with my brand new hallmates, I have decided that I'm going to do a little bit of work this morning. I have some editing. I'm going to make a grocery list. I have like literally no groceries here. I have just a couple of things. So I'm going to make a grocery list and make sure I know where I'm going and what I'm doing today and that sort of thing. Like everything that's high priority, low priority. I haven't even announced on Instagram or anywhere that I have moved to Tampa. Oh, hi, welcome to Tampa, Florida. I guess you kind of got that from the Tampa International Airport. This has been a long time coming. It's been almost a year that I wanted to move to Tampa. I've known I wanted to move out of Florida pretty much since I moved back home. The goal was never to move back home. Circumstances had me move back to the Palm Beach area and stay there for way longer than I wanted. Those circumstances are over and they've been over. So now I'm finally here in Tampa where I feel like I can just kind of settle down for the next 6 months. If you haven't seen some of my previous videos, I have said that my travel is going to be slowing down over the next 6 months. Slowing down planning wise. I mean, if you last minute propose a trip to me, I'm not going to say no. But I really do only have like 2 trips planned over the next 6 months. And by trips, I mean big trips. So I know that's going to change. But speaking of change, there are a lot of things that we've got to change in here over the next little bit. I'm just grabbing my computer charger. My one complaint with all this whole situation is, yeah, the natural lighting does not exist. There's no window in my room at all. There obviously are like floor to ceiling windows here, which I absolutely love. Definitely a little bit of a bummer for when I want to have some lighting in my room, but we're gonna change that. I'm gonna add a bunch of different light fixtures and light bulbs and hope that that works. So got my laptop charging. I usually would do it on here, but I literally started on here and was editing all on my MacBook yesterday. So I'm going to finish this video that I'm working on so that I can get it up for you guys today and then maybe start on another video. So probably until at least 6:30 or 7, I don't want to be making a ton of noise around here. So that's an hour to an hour and a half. Maybe I decided that I want to go for a workout or something, which will create less noise, but that's kind of the goal, is just to sit here and edit for a little bit. And then we'll get the moving in process started. I finished editing my video. It is now uploaded with the thumbnail, everything. It's ready to go live today at 5. My posting schedule this week, which this will be up later than this, but it's Tuesday, Thursday, just because I have a ton of stuff to do. It actually might end up being Tuesday, Friday. I was so tired. I got in bed bed. I think I'm gonna take like a little nap. It's now 10:55. I mean, I've been up for a while since, but I took like an hour and a half nap at like 7:30 in the morning. Oh, maybe even longer than that, I guess, because 11. I'm not even sure. I needed it so bad. But now that everything is done, I do have a meeting in an hour, so I'm just gonna stick around here and do a couple things. I do need to go to the grocery store today. I was making a list of literally everything I need to do today. I like go to Trader Joe's and Publix. I was thinking about taking some pictures to like announce that I moved to Tampa. By the time you've seen this, I'm sure I've announced it. But I don't have anybody here, at least right now, that can take them. Like Sydney's working, Austin's out of town, so I might just have to wait till tomorrow to take those pictures. Unless I want to go out there with my phone and my tripod, which I don't even know exactly where I'm taking them yet. But things to do, I think what I'm gonna start with, a little bit of a silly chore, is wash my pots and pans. I got brand new pots and pans and I don't wanna use them before I wash them. And I think I'm gonna be making food later here today, so I want to wash them now. So they're already clean and ready to go when I'm ready to make food. And then after that, I probably will start unboxing some of these boxes. There's clothes, there's accessories, there's shoes, so many shoes. Do my meeting, and then the plan is to get off the meeting and go straight to Trader Joe's. I don't want to go to Trader Joe's like when everybody is off of work, or honestly, don't really want to go during people's lunch breaks either. So I'm lucky to have some flexibility this weekend when I can go. Oh my gosh, all I know is that my water is empty, so I'm gonna fill up my water and then wash my pots and pans. I have a cute little drying mat here from Amazon, so I'll wash them and then dry them on here. Honestly, I unboxed them like 2 weeks ago, maybe, like before I even left here for Thanksgiving break. Literally just stuck them down in the cabinets. I got the Gracie carrot pot and pan set during Amazon Prime Day. I think they're pretty. They'll probably get dirty. I don't know, but I just really like the light colors, especially since this kitchen is really dark. I think I'm also converted from a Stanley Cup. Let me tell you, I pre-ordered this when we were in Hawaii and it just came in like last week. It is the Brewmate Era's tumbler. I've had a couple of Brewmate products before. I actually literally have a slim can of Brewmate right over there on my bar cart. But I've been also wanting the pink one, which is why I had to wait. This is basically a Stanley Cup. Here's my other Stanley Cup. Okay, little different. But the lid locks. So the lid locks and nothing comes out of the straw and you can throw it in your purse. I feel like that's my biggest thing. It's my Stanley always spills. Never have a good way to hold it. If I have too many things in my hands, I can't just like throw it in my purse. So I ordered this. I haven't tried it out yet. Here's what it looks like. I have totally washed it, took it all apart, put it in the dishwasher. But I'm gonna use this today and try it out. So got the same size that I do have in the Stanley, which is a 40, but let me tell you, don't fill it up as much as you fill the Stanley. I just totally did a mess. I also like that the top is a little bit slimmer. Do you see the difference? I feel like it's less clunky and chunky. Oh, I definitely have it locked. And I like that the straw up here is silicone and flexible. It's just about the same price as the Stanley. Anyway, I'm just going to take out of the pots these little, oh, it's just a piece of paper. See, what does this say? This is the brand name. Carrot. I'll put these on my Amazon storefront. I literally got them on Amazon. I'm gonna wash all the pots and pans and then we'll get into unboxing some stuff. Pots and pans are all washed, dried, and put away. I just had my meeting. I went upstairs to go do a couple of things in Austin's place. And now we are finally getting on our way to Trader Joe's. I have a Target pickup later today and potentially Home Goods. Uh-oh, because it's right next to Target. What a shame that would be. My throat is kind of starting to feel sore. Like I haven't done anything. So I don't know. I think we might also have to make a stop at Starbucks to have a medicine ball tea. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. So let's go run some fun errands, but moving in errands. Like I literally have no food here, so I absolutely have to go. It's a mess in here. You know what? I haven't gone around to the room because I've been doing a million things. I'm running around all over the place. I've actually been at Austin's apartment more than I've been at my own today, but you know what? That's sometimes how the cookie crumbles. So I've got my purse, I've got you guys. Yes, I wore this exact same outfit yesterday. We're not gonna talk about it because I just woke up and threw it on this morning and I just haven't taken it off. And I love this sweatshirt. It's on my like to know it. Come on. Christmas season, wonderful. I just filled up my Brewmate, you guys. I am just continually obsessed with it. And let's go to Home Goods, Target, Trader Joe's, and potentially Publix. I got my Target order. I'm basically striking out at Home Goods, except for one thing that I'm getting as a gift, so I can't even show you that. So I think this just means it's time to get over to Trader Joe's, do my grocery shopping, and get back home to actually unpack. This has been very unproductive, but fun. Also, if you're in the Tampa area, the artwork section of the Home Goods is popping off. There's so many good things. just have no idea what I want to do with the walls right now, so I'm not doing anything, but so many fun little pieces. I'm obsessed. Of course, I walk by and fall in love with this funky piece of artwork that also is an elephant, you know, roll tide. I come over here to check the price. $300. So I will just be admiring it from the store. Like, I was thinking, oh man, well this one's 20. So maybe this is like 60, 70. $299.99. Dang it. I thought that would be such a fun piece. It's Trader Joe's time, aka the best time of this entire outing today. So let's go. Pretty sure I would call this shopping trip a success. Tons of stuff to stock the fridge, freezer, and cabinets. Not only was that a successful Trader Joe's shopping time, it's been a successful day overall. Picked up my Target pickup. Actually stopped at Total Wine to help me stock the bar cart, so I'll show you guys that. And then of course the groceries. Now I'm heading back. We have made it to the parking garage with all the groceries, the Target pickup, the alcohol and accessories. We're gonna wheel this up to the apartment. Quick little Trader Joe's haul. I guess this really isn't gonna be a moving vlog. It's more of just an everyday vlog, but we're gonna do a quick TJ's haul as I put things away. We got lots of stuff here. I love these, just like pretzel crisps, but Trader Joe's version. Elote corn dippers. If you've never had these, I bought little like guac and a salsa to go with it. They're so good. Avocados to make some avocado toast. These ones definitely have to sit out on the counter for a while, but that's fine with me. I'm in no rush to eat avocado toast. Got 2 apples. I forget what flavor I picked. It was like some random one I never heard of. Not like Fuji or Gala or Red Delicious. It was like Envy apples. I got Envy apples. I've never had these. Don't typically go for an apple, but they all just look so yum. Beets. Love them. Put them on salads. They're great. Here's the guac for the corn dippers. Goat cheese also for salads and avocado toast. This delicious chopped salad kit. Snap peas. Butternut squash. I'll make like bowls with this. Smoked apple Chardonnay chicken sausage. I got some salmon and some chicken tenders. Another salad kit, and then these egg wraps. I used to make these in college with eggs and cheese and kind of roll them up. Don't have the cheese or the eggs yet, but I have the egg wraps. Why I didn't get eggs at Trader Joe's, I didn't think about it till the drive home. Next bag, sourdough bread for avocado toast. I've never actually had the Trader Joe's sourdough bread, but I figured I was there, I should just get bread. I also got ranch seasoning blend. Never tried, thought it'd be yummy on veggies. Pepper, everyday seasoning. I already have some salt here, and I already have everything bagel seasoning. I got a green goddess seasoning. I got a jar of vodka sauce. I got some of these Bear Bells protein bars because I really like them. Spaghetti squash. I figured we'd make like spaghetti squash and pasta sauce. I got an eggplant. I got this salsa, which I've never tried, but it's called Cowboy Caviar. Just sounds amazing for those corn dippers. And these, so good. Dark chocolate almonds with sugar. They are addicting. Me and the cashier had a whole conversation about it. And the last bag, 2 boxes of these because I know Austin's gonna eat them with me. These mini hold the cone chocolate chip ice creams. These are amazing. A couple more frozen things. I'm gonna try this. I've never tried it. Green chili chicken bowl, just kind of an easy lunch if you're on the go and need to go. Some good dinners just to have for when you don't really feel like making anything. I love these cheese-filled fiocchetti. I've had these before in college. And then cauliflower gnocchi, a staple. Pop these in the freezer. These egg bites, they didn't have the spinach and kale, which I usually like, so I only got 1 for me and the rest are for Austin. Broccolini, love throwing these also in bowls. Some pomegranate seeds. I haven't had them in a while. They're kind of expensive and dripping all over the floor. Oh my gosh, these are kind of open. And then also some juice shots because they were on sale. So I got 2 turmeric juice shots and 2 ginger juice shots. I'm actually gonna do one of these right now because of my throat. And I'm gonna put all these groceries away. So as I was pulling into Target earlier, I saw the Total Wine. I thought, what a great way. Let me stock the bar cart. I spent $200. I can't even believe I spent $200. But let me just show you everything I got. They boxed it up so nicely for me. The first thing, and I think this is one of the most expensive things I got this big handle of Kettle One. It's my vodka of choice, Kettle One or Tito's. I don't really care. But for the sake of space on my bar cart, this is a little bit of a slimmer bottle than Tito's, so that's why I went with that. Also, while I was in the vodka section, I saw this one. I've never tried it before, but I thought, oh man, that could be so good. It's by Gallant. It's grapefruit and elderflower flavored vodka with nectar extracts. I just thought that that sounded so yummy, and I think it was like $20, so I said, let's try it. I also got a couple bottles of wine. I picked this beautiful looking rosé. I've never had it. Fleurs de Prairie. It's got like flowers flowers engraved on the bottle. Usually I go for a Cote de Rosé or the pale just for the look of the rosé bottle, but I saw that one, I thought I wanted to try. This for me is a classic Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. I got the Illuminate version because I do like this and it's a little bit of a lighter wine. And I also thought I would try this. They were recommending it at the time. This is called King Maui, and you know, we just came back from Hawaii, so I thought this could be a good third edition of a Sauvignon Blanc. Also, while I was over in the Kettle One section, I found these, and if it was a buy two, you get $6 off. So they were $14 a piece, but I got $6 off, so I saved a little bit of money. They are pre-made cocktails that you just shake up with ice, made with Kettle One, of course. So I picked a Cosmopolitan and an espresso martini. I love both of these drinks. I have martini glasses now, so I'm excited to try those out. Speaking of espresso martinis, I also got some coffee liqueur. When I was on my cruise, one of the foodie creators recommended to me to do Mr. Black instead of Kahlua, which is typically what is done as the coffee liqueur. So I saw this one. It is a bit pricey. This was $30 for this bottle, but they tell you how to make it with the coffee, the vodka, and this coffee liqueur. So when I make my own, this is what I'm gonna try out. So now I have two different types of espresso martinis I can try. I also got this because I have a friend who's hosting a holiday party, and I just had this at one of my mom's friends' holiday parties before we left for our cruise, and it is peppermint bark rum chata. 'Tis the season. This was so good, just shaken up and having as a little bit of a sip. It's a rum, but I just thought it's also so festive for the bar cart. And then the last two things are non-alcoholic, but do go with it. I got a simple syrup from this Master of Mixes. It was pretty cheap. I just thought when you do make espresso martinis, you usually put a little bit of simple syrup in there. And then I saw this one. This is a bit pricey too for cocktail mix, but I did want to try it out. This is called With CO, with company cocktails. Okay, so With Co. And this is called the Hey Girl, cucumber, fresh mint, and lime. So I thought I would try this where you just shake it up with the alcohol of your choice. I don't know if they recommend it going vodka, gin, tequila, or rum, and then to also put in champagne or soda water as your mixer. So that is a lot of alcohol. That's $200 worth, and trust me, I don't plan on finishing this anytime soon. I just like to have a little drinky drink here and there, or to be able to offer people something when they come over. So I'm gonna arrange all this in the bar cart and then show you what it looks like. And here's what the bar cart looks like right now. Obviously, these are all returns that we have to go do. I have this giant bottle of Veuve for my 21st birthday. This is gonna be the cocktail mixer set. It is currently drying. I hand washed it all. I've got my cups, cocktail, put the rum chata up there to be festive. Look at all of this glassware I just got in. More holiday wine glasses, some other stuff. I just think this is absolutely adorable. It's 8:20 and the men are 8 minutes away with my storage unit. They're going to drop it off at a friend's house to sit overnight before we move it into the storage unit here in Tampa tomorrow. But I'm gonna get on my way. I'm so excited. It has literally been the longest day ever. I can't even imagine. I took a nap, Austin hasn't, but I'm just so grateful and I'm so excited to see them. Well, I know what you're thinking. I left you hanging on by a thread by not checking on the U-Haul. The U-Haul made it safe and sound. It actually ended up staying at Ben's for a couple of days because I was super sick the days following. Yes, I am back in this same sweatshirt. It has been washed since last time I wore it, but it's just so festive. I gotta wear it. But this is the end of this segment of the moving in vlog. So not your typical moving things to different places around the apartment. It was more of a stock up vlog, or making sure that things were in order so that the move-in process did go well, but also so that I could live in here while I was moving into here, trying not to eat so much takeout, going to go get groceries, having to pick up like pillows on my bed. Those kinds of things were happening in this vlog. So there will be some more stuff to come in Tampa. I'm a little more settled actually at the moment that I am filming this outro. I just kind of realized it got a little crazy when I got sick, and I was sick for quite a bit with this little cold here. I'm feeling a lot better now. Still kind of have a cough, but it's not so severe to the point where the next 2 days after this vlog, I literally laid on the couch all day. And then the next day after that was when we finally moved the U-Haul, and by then I wasn't really vlogging those days. So this is this part of the move-in of stocking up, of securing everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm loving it in Tampa so far. Can't wait to bring you guys along, so make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss another video. Now that I'm living here, I'm gonna have a drive with me up pretty soon, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, explaining a lot of questions that have either been left in the comments, my DMs, or just generalized things so that you guys can kind of know what's going on. So I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!